students, welcome back. I'm with you with a new cue card. With a cue card. It's interesting cue card about a house apartment that someone you know lives in. कोई इंसान जिसको आप जानते हैं जिसमें रहता है उस घर के बारे में बोल रहा है उस you have to describe that house whose house or apartment this is किसका है your friend your relative where is house or apartment is कहां पे है and what it looks like inside अंदर से कैसा दिखता है अंदर इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग कैसी है explain what you like or dislike about it what you like or dislike about it so we will discuss three things one this cue card vocabulary which is of C1 or C2 level and the follow-ups. We will discuss these three things. I think that we should start with the vocabulary. Okay. First one is sprawled over. Sprawled over. फैलिया हुआ है. This house is sprawled over 1 acre, whatever may be the size. This word could also be used for city. My city is sprawled over 10 kilometers, sprawled over 15 kilometers. Interior design, interior, अंदर का design, interior design. Lawn, जो बाहर space होती है घर के बाहर, that is called lawn. Spacious, 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 जो बहुत जिसमें बहुत सारी space हो उसको spacious बोलते हैं. All the rooms are very spacious. All the rooms are very spacious. Okay, ventilated, ventilated, जिनमें रोशनी आने के लिए जगह है वेंटिलेटेड जहां पे खूब सारी रोशनी आती है घर के अंदर एंड यस यू कैन से दैट इट इज ए लग्जरी विला जो बहुत बड़ा होता है सेपरेटेड होता है ओके सो these are certain words which are really of high quality and so let's start with the cue card. I have taken a farmhouse, which is away from the city, where there is no noise, where there is no pollution, there is greenery all around, and we get peace of mind. So this is what we have chosen. House or apartment is a very basic need of everyone. Everyone owns a home or rents a home to live in. I have seen several houses and some of them were wonderful, but here I would like to talk about a house which is really very special, which is really very close to my heart, and it is none other than my friend Rajveer's. Rajveer lives in a farmhouse which is built in his farm and it is sprawled over 1 acre. 1 acre. This house is sprawled over 1 acre. The house is in the middle of the acre, and there is a garden all around the house. There is a garden all around the house. It is a 5 bedroom house. All the rooms are very spacious, airy, and ventilated. There are very big windows which make them fully ventilated. There is a very spacious kitchen. This house was designed by one of the most famous architects of India. I got a chance to go there a few years back, and when I saw this house in the middle of the fields, I loved it. I loved it. I spent 2 days there. There's a very big swimming pool. There's a big garage to park 4 or 5 cars. Yes, there are big green old trees all around it. There is no noise, there is no pollution, and we can live in a very peaceful environment. There is nothing which I dislike about this place. I like everything. Yes, there are no neighbors. There are no neighbors because there are no houses in the neighborhood. This is the only thing which I dislike. Otherwise, I like each and everything about this house. Let's see whether we have covered all the points. Whose house this is? My friend Rajveer's, where it is a farmhouse. It is built in the middle of the fields. Yes, you can say one more thing, that it is approximately 25 kilometers from Chandigarh, 35 kilometers from Chandigarh, or any other place. What it looks like, it's very beautiful. You can say by 5 bedroom home. It is designed by one of the most famous architect of India. The rooms are very spacious, ventilated, airy. It is like a luxury villa. It is. It has very unique interior designs. It is sprawled over. So I think that we have covered all the points. Now let's move on to follow-ups. What are the differences between buildings in the cities and buildings in the countryside? There is a huge difference in the buildings in cities and countryside area. One, in the cities, generally buildings are not very spacious because here the land is really very expensive. But in the countryside area, generally homes are bigger because land is not that much expensive. Yes, the buildings are really very expensive in the cities, but in cities they are not that much expensive. Similarly, the design of the houses in the city is really ultra modern, but these kind of designs are generally not found in the countryside area, in the rural area. And yes, there are some facilities which are easily available in the cities but may not be available in the countryside area. So these are the differences between homes in the countryside, or buildings in the countryside, and buildings in the city. Second, do you prefer to live in city or country? Frankly speaking, I prefer to live in the city. Although there are certain disadvantages of living in the city, but I think that advantages are far more. One, we have all the ultra modern facilities in the cities. Malls are there, shopping centers are there, banks are there, security system is there, market is around the corner, schools, colleges, universities, almost each and everything is available. But these facilities are nowhere to be seen in the countryside. And whenever we need to avail one of any of these facilities, we have to run to the cities. For example, if we have to see, if we have to watch a movie, we will have to move, we will have to run, we will have to go to the city. So that's why I prefer to reside in cities rather than in countryside area. Okay. What safety risks are there in residential buildings in the cities? Safety risks are there. There are certain safety risks as cities are densely populated. As cities are densely populated, there the density of population is very high. So, in case of any natural calamity like earthquake, it may become really very difficult to get out of the building and to go to a safe place because there are skyscrapers, there are high rise buildings. But in countryside area, this is not. One can get out of his home within a few seconds, which may not be possible in a multi story building or in a high rise building in the cities. Okay, example, if a person is living in a skyscrapers on the 100th floor or 60th floor, and if there is any calamity like natural calamity like earthquake, the damage is going to be considerable as compared to the people who are living in the countryside area. Is it expensive to decorate a house on an apartment in a place where you live? Yes, I'm living in a city and it is quite expensive to decorate a place because in cities almost each and everything is really very expensive and it is not in everyone's reach. So, especially the people who belong to middle class or lower middle classes, then for them it is really very difficult because almost each and everything is really very expensive. There are stuffs which are not so expensive. The house may be decorated with them, and that may not be that much. But if we want to decorate it properly, then it is really very costly. So, this is what you can say in the follow-ups and in Q card. I hope that this video will help you to speak about this Q card in a much more better way. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the content and also subscribe to this channel if you are new to it. Bye. See you later in the next video.